Hey guys, Heidi Huss here. My video today is about hardships and how easy it is just to not realize how big of a hole you might be getting yourself into when you have a mortgage payment. Because I know right now, with the way that the economy is going, people are working 2-3 jobs just to make things work to where you can still do the things that you want to do with your family, which is rough. Because you're doing it for your family, but yet you're taking it away, time away from your family. And so it's a hard juggling act right now. And believe me, being self-employed, it's rough. And so I just wanted to give you guys some tips on what to do when you have a mortgage payment and you guys are having a hard time making the payment. Just to give you a little bit of a backstory, if you haven't watched the About Me page or the About Me video, I did mortgage servicing for 10 years, and it was during the crash, 07, 08, did work there for 10 years on the phones, and then the ombudsman department where I would handle disputes, people's hardships, worked things out with investors for clients. We did a lot of things and did a lot of magic and a lot of great things for people. And then unfortunately, there's things that we couldn't do for people. So I just want to give you guys a tip from being on the inside. Now I'm on the outside doing real estate, and I still want to share my knowledge and my wealth, because at the end of the day, I want to help you. Whatever avenue you want to go on, I want to help. And so when it comes to hardships, the best thing you can do is just call your bank and let them know what's going on. Let them know that you're looking to, have a reduce of income, or you're having a hard time making your payment, and see what kind of options they have available for you. What I've noticed recently is some banks that weren't really a servicing company back in the day, they're servicing mortgages, and some things that they're doing is modifying the terms but keeping you at your same payment. So make it very clear that you're looking for a possible payment reduction permanently, so you can modify your mortgage and get a lower payment. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll take that amount that they're modifying, if they're reducing your payment, and put it on the back of the loan, to where, upon your loan maturing, or when you want to pay it off, that balloon is still going to be due. Sometimes a lot of times they'll make sure that it's not an interest-bearing balloon. Here nor there. If you run into any issues, and we can go into details in reference to that if you have any questions for me, but I just want to let you know that you're allowed to stick your head in the sand for a little bit, but not for too long, because at the end of the day, if you go 3 months past due on your mortgage, you're going to get a scary letter called a demand letter, which we'll talk about that in another video, and what it's all about. But my recommendation is that if you're running into hardship, call your bank, see what kind of options they can do for you, and if something doesn't make sense, then ask questions. Don't be afraid, and try to take as many notes as you possibly can. And again, my information, you have it, so feel free to shoot me an email or a text message, and then we can talk. I can explain what I know, and I just did it yesterday. Hopped on a phone call with the bank and a client. He didn't understand the terms of the modification and what it was all about. So got on the phone with the bank and with him as well, got an understanding and explained it to him. And so now he's, understands what's going on, and he's now on the track to get a modification and bring his home loan current. And so again, hardships suck. The economy sucks right now. We all know that. So again, don't put your head in the sand, nip it. Because if you nip it, it's going to be so much easier than what you have to do if it does fall behind. And sometimes there's no turning back. So again, love you guys. That's why I'm sharing this information. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot me a text or an email.